Second team
Chamber
being
versus
Sentinels.
Cypher, right? How does that play out
Copium.
against on a map like Split? Like map control wise, it's going to be a little bit different because you're relying on how you want to attack, but that's why they are starting out on the attack and now slowly creeping up towards mid.
Yeah, very interesting that you're already keeping the screen here in mid, but the lurk is still on A. So really just waiting to see, does Gen G push out to clear out information? That's something that Gen G's very good at, on reading those timings. Right now, T1 just want to get a better read on the position out here. The rendezvous baiting it out.
There was 4 middle, and somehow Munchkin got 1 and almost got out.
And now it's going to be no Viper on the
If he got out, that would have been criminal.
Course, no Omen for T1, so the smoke's already dwindled on both sides.
Yeah, it's a great exchange, a little bit damaging to either side, but at the same time, just a bit more control for T1. They're trying to wait to see if Gen G wants to trade even further.
Yeah.
So
Extra on Omen. Oh yeah, the rule changes. Forgot. Stacks on Initiator now.
Oh!
Extra on Omen. Yeah, that is interesting.
Yes, you split the numbers, but you still have to hit the first shot, and Lakia.
Because Saya player, yeah, it's weird actually. I don't.
Trying to really establish himself as the Lakia of Valorant, as they say.
30 seconds left.
I mean, the crosshair placement, Gen G.
Lakia Valorant.
They're reading this. They
wait, Loki, but come on, guys. Lakia won. He won BCT Shanghai. He can say that now, right?
Positions alongside
he can be Lakia. He might be Lakia Valorant. Wait, there's 13 seconds left.
Yeah. Dwindling down, counting down. It's 1v1s. He's
oh, Texture.
He's just by time he actually wins out against
Texture. Well, that's Texture's spot. He remember he 3K'd from there. Now he missed every single bullet.
Now it's a 3v3.
It's because he's jet lagged, bro. He's jet lagged.
Bit of information already from
the flight
Stacks.
from China to Korea was too long.
Starting to rendezvous alongside Karon. I mean, they're gonna have to make use of both heaven as well as screens, right?
I mean, you have the space, you have to use it, but the big question is how are you able to buy time around Izu here? Karon just has to keep him tied up so the main forces can go in, and it's perfect! Karon draws the attention.
I don't know what happened, but somehow Gen G just destroyed them.
And at that point, there is just nothing Izu can do.
The Lakia Valorant chat.
Going over to
It's the Lakia Valorant.
1-0 in the pistol.
It's legit like 3 hours? I know. No,
going over 2 ways.
He just destroys everybody on land. I mean, international events.
Not gonna connect onto the head. Munchkin will get the spray down. Takes a little damage. It's not going to be anything to worry about as he does get healed up by Lakia.
Perhaps just not fully anticipating.
Okay, Saya player has a chamber share. Let's let him work the pick here.
But nonetheless,
I don't mind the shorty play from
to
go for a kill mid, but now we should let Saya player go for kills. He has 8 bullets in his chamber. It's a mini Guardian.
Moving forward now, trying to maintain
Sound hella
control
desynced? I got you. Let me fix it.
Garage.
Keep reminding me if you hear if the sound is desynced, just remind me and I'll refresh.
Good on Stacks for making sure he equipped the right classic here. Had the T1 classic.
YouTube quality's too ass. That's why I'm not using.
Don't want to make that mistake. I know. Sometimes habits die hard, but he is gonna stick with the red. And now on this round, I mean, you don't have your Rays. It's all just classics. I mean, at this point, I would imagine that T1, you're better off trying to not use any utility that's going to cost you credits. Just do whatever damage you can.
These guys, they're holding over-unders already, bro.
And it's not going to be much
perfect
damage
Valorant
at
being
all,
played.
as it is a double team
the
here.
over-under.
Just getting all the kills himself.
The Lakia Valorant.
For Lakia.
5-0 already.
Away already from his Seekers.
All of you guys that are making fun of Lakia are good at eat your words, man. I mean, also, why is Side player last alive?
Off one head. Okay,
the chamber
that's
share.
A nice little win for T1. You know, as much damage as possible. This series just.
I feel like you should have the chamber going for the first pick in the round, no? Or at least the second pick in the round.
T1. If they can take down Gen G, that would be huge. But of course, for now, it's just gonna be Gen G.
Mine thought it was a great idea, right? To make games start this early.
Rossi wins an aggressive 1v1.
It's a shame. It really is a shame.
Also the Trailblazer, so Gen G has a bit of an idea.
It happened after Madrid as well.
The lurk, and Lakia is going to confirm that as well. This is huge information for Gen G. They can start to shift their weight over towards the B side and mid.
Look at this reaggression from Lakia though. It's really good.
You're not seeing any other.
Rossi gave up all the space, and Lakia is just pushed all the way up.
Lakia,
okay,
taking a bit of a journey.
Is he gonna flank B? There's no trip. Side player's holding on to the
trip.
trip.
If this actually works in their favor, because they're thinking that this is absolutely a B-side execute. But there's a lot of people in sewers.
They're gonna rewalk A. Lakia? Is he gonna flank? Oh no! Look! He's going too far.
This is.
I don't know if
they completely dodged him.
At the same time, Saya still holding over Garage. That could be tricky. The rest of T1 now.
Okay, if they kill Saya player, it's not as bad though.
Does a lot.
Lakia gets the kill in the chamber. It's not bad.
Races that most likely Saya dies to Lakia, right? Because Lakia's gonna see the rendezvous here. And so he should be able to make the call that, hey, something's fishy here. I haven't seen anybody. We're only hearing this one gun.
Lakia's gonna flank? Oh, he's ready for it.
Going on. Lakia has to be ready for this. And he
wow.
can. This is absolute disaster for Gen G. all things pointing to a very, very clean round here for T1.
Damn, honestly, dude, listen, if Locky got that kill, it's a 4v4, they get picked up the Vandal and they have Sky ult. That was really well played by Sai, and that kill is huge. It secures a... Wait, what's with Karen's hair?
Trying to go for the
Wait, what?
But they gotta be very careful and decisive with how they want to peek this.
Is that hair or is that wait, didn't change his hair?
The rifles, if you peek out heaven that way, nah, no way.
Yeah, I do like that they're slowly clearing out ramps, but at the same time, yeah, T1, they've just given ramps over entirely. Should have heard that.
No, it looks like a do-rag.
Light as well.
Rossi.
Oh, this is all eyes on this side, though. Nobody's watching screens. T1, gotta get those comms ready. You can't get too hungry for the kills here. That's gonna be Kara with the 2. You can't challenge this guy like it. The pinch comes in for Munchkin. He's looking to do whatever more damage he can. Defuse already too late. He cannot pick up a gun to continue the fight. And T1, what looked definitely the snowball is absolutely in your favor, but now it's just back to square one. Whoever wins this one, it's gotta be a quick escape here for T1. Izu will get out. Doesn't take any damage either. The Trailblazer and Gen G, they've been so
obvious
good about this. This is something that they've been
because
working on as
he steals the orb chat. Now Izu can't get the orb. Great job by Gen G.
Sure that they have solid information.
Nice kill, Saya. Recognizing the gap is mid there. B-man aggression, so mid's weak. He gets the kill in the mid. That's perfect.
Very controlled, very solid.
Perfect, dude. The chamber is looking good. It's not even chamber though. It's just Saya player being the goat.
Textbook style, right? They love to go in for these.
Just put Saya on Cypher. You can do the same thing.
Gathering control over Garage, maybe taking the orb.
He's not using any utility. Put him on Cypher.
And now, Lakia wants to go in to confirm even further, but he takes damage, Will.
I guess he'll up on defense, though.
Now Saya player still just holding on to mid, and that's going to be the Thorn. Okay, Munchkin going to get a free clear, but the perfect timing from T1. The pinch is right there, and the showstopper, he denies it.
Oh my god, Texture.
Still finally stabilize onto the kill onto Texture.
The funny part is that Texture almost got that kill.
But T1 comes out on top.
You actually got unlucky. I swear Texture actually just got unlucky. Yeah, he got off like 15 bullets on his face.
You're already on the other side of the map.
That's a good play. That's a good play from Texture.
And yeah, he's definitely going to be
hanging
on the other side. I mean, things just started to go a little bit south once you start seeing T1
like 75% of the time he gets that kill. He's super close to the guy, even though he's in the air. He's a Phantom and super close to him. On top of that, he dodged the Raise Rocket.
Because they start to try to fall back, and the execute from T1 starts to come in. Izu with that showstopper definitely shook things up.
Yeah, and then again, the decisiveness of that call, right, is once you're already holding on to mid, you've prepared your execute. Sure, Saya gets taken out from the side, a little bit blindsided.
But he's dodging into 4 of them.
The plan was already set in motion.
Yeah, but he's dodging Razor Rocket.
T1 looks to try to take the lead away. They still got the Seekers for the next round as well.
He just either dies to Razor Rocket or he goes for 1.
A couple of the members, as they do have some creds to spare.
He gets that 1 kill generator.
Obviously, once you get the op, we always know his op is good for 1.
You can't forget it. Yeah, it's in your muscle memory.
Yeah, but we'll see if he can continue to create space on his own. Looks like the slow pacing has been favoring him. The barrel, he needs to watch out for it. He's hitting it very well so far, and just like that, Saya is going to get the angle.
Now we need a replay on that kill. How did Saya get that kill?
Fire off. Munchkin
He's gonna heal on Saya here from Stacks.
The pillar for Gen G now fallen. Mid having to be given up. Lakia, he doesn't want to give it up just yet.
The op is actually really good on attack split. I like the idea here. It's not enough it's not enough people doing the Wardell op on anymore. Wardell is the only person that ever opted on attack. Okay, actually something as well. Those 2 players are known for opting on attack, and I think it's very strong. I'm surprised more teams don't try opting on attack. You can't jiggle for information anymore. Kang, sorry, Kang 2. You're right. He does op on attack. And there's probably more teams I'm forgetting about, honestly. I feel like there's more people. Polby? Yeah, Polby. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. There are more people that use the op on attack, but I like the op on attack. The enemy team is forced to play in a certain way, like they can't jiggle for information as much, and the op can get super, like a lot of value, especially on this map.
Leading the scoreboard in kills,
look at this.
Let's
see how Gen G deal with this op. I mean, I think next buy round we'll see Gen G try to mirror the op, or they'll pick up the op.
He has to be the spearhead for T1.
And he's starting to show that he can definitely do it too. A little bit sharp on it with that blast pack decision as well. But now on to the next round. It feels like they're not just full on aggressing into sites.
But I mean like attack consistent in the op. Actually, it doesn't matter. Whatever, it doesn't matter. See, look, op again. Now they can't jiggle mid. Look at them. Wait, Gen G, you can't jiggle as much.
But I love the read that T1 has right now indirectly, because so far, 3 rounds in a row, Saya's been trying to create space.
They can't even peek the smoke. They can't even hold the smoke. Look, they know that he might be looking for an op kill.
That means they have to be waiting for something, because this isn't a team that's just going to give up mid for free. No way, because we've been taking it for free through the means of Chamber. So now that you finally hear the Trailblazer, they start to move away. They put the pressure with the fake smoke on B main, and now the execute. Prepared on
okay, Karon has smoke, Texture has nade, and Munchkin's reading into this as well. They have 3 here.
Have a good read.
Early dark cover just tries to
4A.
T1 from continuing down this ramp's path. They're just gonna head up towards Heaven instead, walking through the toxic screen. Wait,
are they gonna go be Heaven? Nah, this is a masterclass call.
Oh, this is
Guys, solo B. Lock it. Lakia Valorant solo B.
This is somewhat of a blind read. It's a good one.
Okay,
oh, Karon TP'd though.
10 seconds.
Lakia Valorant.
Manages to hold down the off angle. First thing goes through, but then it's trade from Stax. Karon has arrived on the scene in time, but he needs to buy more time for the rest of the team to arrive.
Oh, the
flashback! What again with the flashback? Throws Karon off.
What is happening right now?
3-on-4, Munchkin trying to find any line of sight, but T1 is not giving it to him.
Save, right? They're looking for a pick here. I mean, they can clear hell here and get the kill on Saya. Yeah.
Gets the good spot from Izu as well. Now Saya.
Oh wait, they're walking out so far. Look at Meteor. What? How is no one spotting spawn there? Ah, nice Stacks.
Stacks good for 1 and Izu.
Don't throw, don't throw.
Have to play time. Stacks, he's been in these positions before.
Perfectly played.
Going against Munchkin. Munchkin
he got half.
At least half. He's got 1 shot, but Stacks will clear with a 3.
Oh my god, they almost threw. They almost threw. How is
always there, good for the trades. Sure, X-Curate not getting the frags we're used to seeing from him, but
I wonder if anyone in Gen G is going to save for the op. Yeah, Karon has 2700. He might be saving for the op here.
Absolutely
dominating.
I think. And on the other
yeah, I think he's saving for the op.
Coming off of a world win with only 1.
Now, if you're Gen G, if you somehow get the opening pick here, Munchkin has a Guardian. It's a 5v4, and you have 3 ults to help you secure the round.
4 straight rounds for T1.
This is still a very, very scary round if you're T1. Losing the opening kill here is huge.
Of course, this round's gonna be a bit
opening
more
kill
of a
here is
save,
huge for both teams.
They're still kind of holding default. Gen G not really doing too much.
Because then Gen G are just going to use all their ults.
And now it's going to be Saya trying to push A. It's a lot of variance on where Saya's able to put pressure. A lot of it relies on the chamber. Can Gen G get the correct read? Lots of noise in mid. They're trying to see if there's a
Gen G are doing a great job of stopping this mid control now against side player, and they're just in general against C1.
Will get out alive.
This, I gotta say,
let's just see how Gen G stack the site.
T1 will. I mean, they're respecting Gen G a lot, even on the thrifties.
Nice patience from T1. Nice patience. 40 seconds into the round, they're still sitting bottom mid holding for pushes. They're playing these rounds down to 10 seconds every time. 15 seconds, 10 seconds. And Gen G are getting scared, proactive.
These lurks, and sometimes it's with the operator ever since he's bought it.
And that makes sense because he has the rendezvous.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, obviously one of the safest agents to do it. And so T1 continuing to work the map. And that's not a phrase we would use very much for T1, but now the XQ comes in. Now, one thing is once again, it's 10 seconds on the clock. Izu will get the first kill, but they're not safe yet.
Wait, what?
Showstopper for a double for Texture.
Oh my god, they almost won the round.
T1 still clearing out the... Yeah, now it's another 3-1-1. I mean, Gen G.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, going for these passive plays with the trap wires, it's not really getting them the information they want. Now, Texture, he's going to try to answer back with his own op. They've already cleared a lot of angles.
What is happening on my screen right now, chat? What is happening on my screen?
The main force, right? It has to be some form of lurk out here because there's no utility to answering back. There's no peek to check.
Why are there smiley faces happening on my screen right now?
He just needs to stay alive. That's his job. The moment he peaks, we've seen
what?
Can do on some of
Why
these
is there more?
Oh, yeah,
what did Twitch do to my? What did Twitch do?
The right side, so we'll have to keep our eye on.
Also, look at all the space that Saya just got mid.
To the other side, but Saya trying to clear that trip.
Look at, he was getting so much space even though Texture has the op.
I mean, it seems like a small thing.
Rossi looks like he's aware though. Look at the pings. Oh, good reclear. Really good reclear. Rossi gets the kill on Texture. Nice, dude. He sat there the whole round and then peeked on the perfect timing, chat.
Really just waiting for the
oh, this kill right here. Let's see.
Really good across all
the Lakia Valorant.
Izu has been spotted, but it's too many targets as T1 just absolutely swarmed the site. Paranoia will get dodged by one of the members. Stacks still has his vision. He peeks out on the wide swing, takes down Meteor, and it's just Karon. He's done some crazy things before.
Wait, so is T1 with Stacks the best team in the world? You do quality's ass. I think even though it says 1440, it's not actually 1440. It looks worse.
Weapons at that. Lakia going to be positioned up front. Now with this one way, surely with the way they've been playing, there's just no way that T1's going to clear that blind. The Outlaw now going for a bit of a value purchase for T1, knowing the econ situation of Gen G.
Look at how Gen G are playing on the map. They're so passive. They can't do anything. Because of this it's op from side player. It's and even Outlaw. Look,
of each other.
So much value.
Has gone up. Noise being made. Don't think Gen G would have heard that.
They put him in they insert a side in a great spot with this TP so he can get a kill and get out. I like it. Meteor? Oh.
Still here to watch some of these shots. Fired off that first Outlaw round though. Now he's in danger.
He's so good on Chamber. T1 are doing such a great job of putting him in spots to win.
Yeah, he's there.
They're putting him in great spots to win.
Right back into it. The calls are there for T1.
They're getting high value to this Chamber. They're inserting Saya in these spots, and he just gets full. Gen G are so scared to play against him.
You still have that lurk in stacks as well.
Lurking Sky. You got Saya player watching top of ramp. He spots them out. There's the first one. Second shot fired off. Izu comes back in to pick things up where he left off.
Listen, honestly, I'm down. If we put Saya player on the op on attack and defense, T1 might become an insane, like one of the best teams this year, or for champs.
Well, he'll get the old point one way or the other, and
or in Pacific. Sorry.
Stats on top of it. So
team rate set up. Now on to the next round, and we're looking at Garage again.
A little bit of util trading back and forth now as there is no further
response. The mid space have given up here.
Texture's
the opto at mid.
Allow them to empty it if they so choose and still know that T1 most likely will have to use util.
Dude, these rounds are just so slow because of the op from T1.
The operator.
And it's making Gen G like they're just wasting all their utility.
Like
and Gen G can't be too proactive early into the round because T1 are holding for the pushes. That's why you see everyone's just frozen on the map right now. Super frozen.
That operator down mid is something that
Gen G is known for being super, like, really proactive on defense.
Mid has been what T1
and they can't be as proactive just because they know T1 is playing this slow. Now, if Gen G want to counter this, they want to save the utility. They want to save their utility. The nade, the paranoia, the molly, the flashes, the skyle. Save the utility for the retakes and holding the sides. Because T1, yeah, they're doing nothing, but they're not taking any map control either until late into the round. So they have to actually plant the bomb. So force T1 to try to plant the bomb. Save the utility as well.
If T1 knows Gen G's hiding something up their sleeves around mid, they're going to push another part of the map. A-Ramps is that spot right now. 30 seconds left. It takes a lot of time, but at the same time, not a lot of defenses for Gen G right here. You've got Munchkin with the pit. Is that going to be enough? You've got the trips, and it works out well for Gen G.
Viper Roll just stops their whole play.
But here we go.
They have no counterplay now. They can't win.
To look out for. T1 could
there's no time.
From 10 seconds. You can't go.
Are they trying to go through?
No, you can't. You just
Texture needs to save his op here, though. And Gen G should even chase. There's no point.
They realize they just wanted to make sure they cleared their backs to make sure that they don't get all taken out from vents.
And really strong. And T1 wants to be very careful.
Okay, here we go. Battle at mid, maybe? Up the orb. Side player walks up and needs to drop the orb. Yep.
Trying to draw the aggro.
Texture, beautiful. Textbook.
The bait and switch.
Oh, Rossi got the trade.
But it's an answer back. Rossi,
huge trade.
Back so many of these rounds. Wow. Dwindles the numbers down. Now without a raise, a lot of
Cypher is Meteor is Cypher Roll here.
Side of Gen G in the form of the paint shells. T1 going to start to put the pressure in. Rossi for now, not taking any aggressive space in mid. Just
look at Meteor playing complete retake A, stacking B here. Gen G have such good reads on these rounds, man.
No reason to move. They haven't spotted anything on cams. You're not spotting anything from vents. You know this has to be a
two times speed after the round ends. I got you guys.
From Gen G as well. Keeping the weight on B.
Lockheed Valorant!
What a way to hold the off angle. Just
yeah, I mean, he's stuck there. Well played. I like that spot a lot. Wait, what?
Tries to flick up,
what?
That's a good call.
Yeah, in terms of the macro game, I mean, the decision from
here we go again. Texture with the op against Saya. He has the read.
They're starting to
yeah,
get proactive with this,
there we go.
Holding different angles,
the op is the answer. Texture's up. Great job.
Initial kill, and then Texture holding the angle up around.
Already a 5v3 for Gen G.
So what we're seeing Gen G start to do is they're using a lot of these smokes to create these angles. Right? Earlier, Lakia tries to peek under the smoke. This time, Charon above his own smoke, or above his opponent's rather, from the box. And now they know that T1 likes to be across the map, so Gen G's been waiting for that timing. Rossi spotted. Has to push away.
They're forcing mid. Lakia Valorant. Nice. Lakia is good, man.
He will hold his ground. He's gonna get out alive.
From the beginning of this year to now, he's looking so good. Come on now.
T1. Gen G knows they have the numbers now. They're looking for the knockout.
Nice, good half.
As we end the first half, 5-0. neutral. It's a flawless round from Gen G.
Teams avoided Gen G on split, and Gen G never picked it. It's one of their comfort masks that they always leave in. Wow, perfect cage. They don't even. It's a perfect cage. They do a ropes crunch and there's no one there.
Now Gen G, they have
5 up B heaven though. I don't like this.
Here you give time for T1 for the rotate, so it's going to be continued pressure with the Trailblazer.
Omen smoke from who?
Being prepped for B main, but Rossi, he's not going to have the time for it. It's a jump out.
Oh, T1 stacks.
Holds his ground.
Don't throw, don't throw.
Crossfire here for T1, but Meteor.
What?
Crosshairs are trained.
Got 3?
Good for 3.
How did he kill all 3 of them?
And now back to a 2-on-2.
He's full health. He's untouched.
What is T1's game plan? The spike has been dropped around the site. They're trying to listen for any cues for them to go through.
Saya's waiting for the push out.
Oh, he got a ghost.
He knows.
Izu is right behind. Saya holds down the angle, gets the frag. Lakia down to 21 HP.
That's tough. That's tough. That's a huge pistol.
You said it, players. And not only that,
oh, Excurate is getting shameless with the judge here. And we all know the judge is the best weapon on split, right? We all remember one team that really showed us why the judge is the best gun on split. Do we all remember what the team name was?
Rossi's crosshairs a little bit high on the initial setup, but of course with the Bulldog.
Unfortunately, that team hasn't hit an international event ever since.
Trying to wait.
Unfortunately, PLG have not been in an international event this year. Surprisingly.
Couldn't have been any smoother. Rossi ready for the reaction over on B main. Sure, he gets taken down, but the weapon not recoverable for Karon. He's trying to fake him out to it, but it's still dropped above the box, so Stax will pick that up. And Izu, the running gun here with the Spectre. You've heard the judge earlier, and now it's here in the smoke, waiting. I tell you that, led them to an absolute international trophy. We'll see if he can work the magic again. Texture tries to get a tag, Excurate safe for now, but he can't get out. Will use his Shrouded Step.
Yeah, that judge lower A is unhittable.
HP with a judge, he still has to hold close, no option there. You mentioned
you cannot chase that guy down.
Saya? T1 with the shorter
oh, he hit it.
He
hit the shot. Wait, Lucky has heal. Lucky has heal, so it doesn't matter.
One of the criticisms of Saya is
that was a nice flick, though.
For his kills. He felt like he had to get the frag to make a difference, but now he knows, all right, I got the information. I can still re-clear with my rendezvous. You know, once it's off cooldown, still have the support from Stax as well. Stax making both the
you think the judge needs one more nerf?
Very comfy in the angles they hold. Look at how busy he is
honestly,
on the map. He is just running.
The judge is pretty good still, but not enough pro players abuse it. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I think judge is still pretty good, like really good. Maybe not. I don't know if it needs a nerf yet though.
Oh, but the read is wrong. The trademark not going to get the tag until just now. It's Saya player. He's
Saya's by himself on B. Unfortunately, this is why Chamber isn't the best. Oh. Okay, hey, never mind. My bad, my bad. That's on me. I did not mean to jinx it there. I think if more teams abuse the judge, you can see more of the judge being. I'm surprised the judge wasn't being used more this year. Maybe the teamwork is just so good, has been getting so good that the judge isn't really as impactful anymore.
Trying to do a bit more economic
damage. I feel like especially on split, it's like this is the best map for the judge.
With the Vandal and the Phantom,
a lot of value can be made.
Should be able to continue that snowball.
Now with the neon buff, the judge might be insane. Agreed. Agreed. I mean, Stinger will also be really good as well.
That power. That's the big question now, as T1's still 3 rounds away from match point.
It's all in these tiny movements, too. I think T1 a little bit frantic on that previous round as they kind of tried to rotate over. Actually. Gen G were just able to get the read onto the rotation for B site, where Saya was
alone. Saya has the opto.
So now things are going to have to be a little bit different for T1. They have to control the map a little bit sharper.
He dodged the dog. He's going to first pick.
Just holding the angles. The Trailblazer does not find Saya.
And Saya
let's see how ready Gen G are for this op.
Hiding out with the operator. Now wants
nice. Look at all the space he has now. They already used dog too, so they can't push him off too well. They're gonna have to jiggle and peek him or walk up on him.
Feels the need to have to peek out because that would be a very risky position for him.
Oh, they're confident he's here. Yeah.
Has to back off, but Saya trying to reposition off of the guiding line. Izu's here for the trade.
What a trade though. What a trade from Izu. And Lakia as low. Meteor, he's in a great spot.
The trademark
Izu seems,
anymore, Izu.
Yeah, just a step too forward. A step too forward. Too far forward, I mean.
Where can he reposition to? Using the smokes to mask his position. Goes inside the pop flash.
Wow, Lakia of Valorant. Spot knows he's in main. Extra, it's cooked.
Can you get the wins? The top of the screen, it's absolutely denying his vision. As Meteor
here.
What just happened on his screen, bro? What? Rossi's Viper wall just cut off his vision.
Rossi tries to get a little bit more space, but ultimately denied. This is gonna have to be a
Rossi put up the wall and he couldn't see anything. He came out of the smoke and went hell, and he still was blocked by the Viper wall. Oh my God. I'm so mad if I'm extra.
Just keep on pressing.
You can't even blame Rossi though. Like you put up the wall to help your teammate hold the site, right? Out of instinct. And then you end up blocking your teammate.
So pristine. I mean, the timing, where he chooses to use it. For instance, you know, in the beginning of this round, he sends it deep into Mail, so that the only thing it can check is if someone's hiding in that corner, right? It's not going to check anyone in B Heaven. It's not checking anybody in Vents. It's only checking that little square, and then he pop flashes into the smoke. Things like that, where you're seeing.
By the way, chat, the awareness for Locky to throw his flash in the smoke instead of out of the smoke there, anticipating that Xcur's playing close to main is super good. That won them the round. That secured the round. Teams are going to win more rounds on their attack.
And this is where you start to see the big
unlucky wallbang, yeah. I mean, that angle is just tough.
Yeah, you might have the operator, but you have to be able to get the kills. And so Gen.G,
Texture see him?
into sights for free right now. Texture goes all the way above, but they
wow, good job by Rossi, but only gets one.
But Texture opens up the site.
Saya,
he's trained onto it, but the high-low. Izu good with the Sheriff. And
Meteor comes up from heaven, kills Izu.
There is an operator on the side of T1. Do they want to go for this retake? See if they can maybe pick up any weapons.
Nice, Saya. Well played, dude. Good patience.
No rifles,
bomb isn't even down yet.
Recoverable.
Still a big pickup nonetheless.
They're just peeking Saya.
Continues to peek out.
I mean, Lakia, yes,
what are you doing?
You won the duel the last round, but you can't keep testing your luck like that.
Yeah. I mean, Lakia, yeah, he's been peeking. He peeked Saya last round, so he got confidence from last round and tried to do it again.
3v1.
He tried to crouch peek him again, but Saya player is locked in now.
He's been in this position so many times for Gen.G to pull the
all Style player has to do is just hold here.
30 seconds to do it.
T1 knows they don't have to do anything.
30 seconds left.
There's absolutely no need. The guiding light, and now they know he hasn't stuck it, so they will wait another 20 seconds. That's the second tab. You know you still have more time. There's the jump, and there is the perfect
well played from T1. Nice shot by Izu.
Was the right choice, because you know that they've already surrounded you, but it's an operator. What more can you do? Lakia tests his luck.
I mean, it's 7-10. So, the rounds right now, Will.
T1 trying to still inch ahead. That's what's important for them.
Op on Saya's top ramp now to punish Meteor's lurk.
Finish off their pick here.
Because Meteor looked up top ramp another gun round, that's why he's putting Saya player top ramp. This is good.
Close to their ultimates right now as well.
And he can hold the ropes walk up.
T1 still
Izu has Rage Rocket towards B for this defense.
On the sites. Gen.G
as long as Izu doesn't get picked off here.
Oh, Texture trained for it. There's the showstopper, not missing a single beat. Does he check right under? Oh, no, there's an opportunity here for Stacks, and he does get the double. Oh my gosh, I was holding my words right there to the very end. Texture
no way Rossi does the same exact play and it works, right?
Not entirely opened up just yet. Rossi, he spots the barrel. He wants to
the paranoia from Xcur
is there for the support. And
oh my god, what? I didn't even know Xcur was there. He omen TP'd outside the main.
Experience in spades across the world as he tries to prove himself as one of the best once again here in Pacific. Reposition with the Shrouded Step, trying to isolate the angles. Tries to get one.
No.
He gets one.
No.
Rossi low, down to 46 HP. The smoke to make sure that it's only one angle. The reposition. The gears are turning for Karon.
They're surrounding him.
No way, right?
He's banking on the fact that they have to funnel in from one side towards the spike. He'll clear the other angle first, and he'll wait. Just believes that it's going to be the fake. He can't check the spike. They're not on it just yet. He knows they actually saw him.
Oh my god, Karon Masterclass.
He says a flash.
Karon Masterclass.
Bamboozled, paranoia sent. Has to just play for time, and now Karon will not give
Prime Karon. Prime Karon, holy shit.
The absolute are there. The immediate pit from B, so you know
okay,
that
Viper
B wants to funnel you to the
other
side
mid,
of the map, but I love the
Rage Rocket A.
Saya
this
player.
is a really good setup.
You're going to oftentimes expect
no one's here to break the dog for Saya, though.
It's going to be on the other side of the map. This time, he's the one who's shutting down mid, so basically the only option open to Gen.G in the current moment is going to be the A site, and T1 is ready for it. Guiding light.
So I think
on a time, out in mid.
Let's see what Gen.G do. They might try to B split onto the Viper roll.
Well,
but they'll run into the op if they do that.
By a little bit of time for himself.
I don't know what Stacks is jiggling up here jump spotting because there's no one B heaven. Saya player's opping mid the whole round. I don't know what this guy's jump spotting.
You're gonna have to.
You're ready for the swing. Oh man, they did find a solid timing. But Saya gets out safely.
TP's be heaven. The orb. Oh no, this orb is blocking them though. This is Rossi's orb.
What?
And Meteor gonna kill A?
The ultimate, can he find him? All right, Izu, he re-clears it. He's in a little bit of trouble, but he is going to be able to buy time. The Seekers coming through, so Gen G, they have to wait.
Oh my god.
He knows that it has to be another member already up in heaven. The clear is good. The guy
okay, side player died though, unfortunately. Izu?
Munchkin starts to crawl in. They haven't cleared the site just yet. Izu, he's just going to give the plan. He wants the kills. He wants to dwindle the numbers. The 3K from the Rays. And Munchkin finds himself in familiar
gap in the wall
against 3 members of T1. Spike down this time. That's in his favor. But can he get to it?
Wow, dude. Izu with 30 HP. What a kill, dude. What a 2K.
To a map win.
At least Gen G has taken those
side player nice shots too.
It's gonna hurt. It's
so the docking made to make pressure for the lurks on both sides of the map. Meteor walking up A, Gen G walking up B as well at the same time. Look at, they have all this space. They have A main, B main, and almost have mid control.
Shanghai, they've been preparing for this. They knew
Observer?
that this match was coming up.
Here we
They've
go.
been watching the games. They've been coming up with plans, and right
Gonna
now
try
we're
walk out
seeing
B.
just how on top of things they are. This Outlaw can block off so much. The rest of the team doing their job and getting the information. Rossi might feel a bit of pressure with the pink shells now, but he's still alive. That's right.
Good trade.
Back to recorrect his
wait, Stacks, you gotta stay alive. Stay alive, that Stacks.
Now it's a high-low
back people. Oh, but his teammates helped him be heaven already. They're here to help.
They have his back.
Nice
They're
wall
able
from
to
Munchkin.
cover the entry in from main. Now the screen comes up though. The Paranoia Trailblazer to make sure that they trade timing for timing. Meteor meanwhile clears out the A side, but now it's going to be Gen G. They have to commit to it.
Oh my god, Izu again. Look at him. Okay. No!
What? 2 taps.
1v1.
And Saya will answer back. 5 HP for Meteor.
No way.
Any weapon of choice for Saya player.
He just full running it down
He
too.
needs a single bullet. He'll stick with the head.
This would be criminal, Meteor winning this. 1 HP, 1 shot to the chamber sheriff.
No way Meteor makes it out of this one. No freaking way. Saya,
he's giving up the plants.
Around the rows. He's just playing for time.
He has double trips, so why does Meteor have double trips?
Meteor has to go for the spike.
Oh my god.
And he will.
He has cam after this.
That trap. It's going to give Meteor the idea that it cannot be main. He's just going to wait. He knows. With the low HP, he can't go for a long-range duel. Trying to draw it in.
No way.
Saya's trying to time it on the
See everything.
Saw it.
Hide here?
Gets spotted.
Look at Meteor. In street position spawn.
It's so good. Trying to use it against him. Hides right under the rafters.
No
Saya,
way.
do you suspect this? It's so hard to read. Saya, he gets the
Oh no, Saya's too fast.
He may not have had the read, but boy,
huge
does
round
he
for
have the
T1. Oh my
reaction.
god.
And there's a little celebration as he brings
Saya's way too
T1
fast.
to map point. 12-8 against Gen G so far here.
Definitely think Gen G can do it. Like, just because losing this match or this map doesn't mean they can't win champions still.
And now it's going to be Gen G holding nothing back, trying to change the tempo. But T1, they've got a crossfire here, just waiting patiently past the Paranoia. But Gen G,
they haven't even lost the map yet.
Strong.
Gen G have a second place finish and then a first place finish this year. They can make this the best year from any team if they place
and I'm thinking maybe they don't
like first to champions or something.
Just let this one pass.
Yeah,
if they win champs, it's the best. It's like the first ever like maybe dynasty. I don't even know if that's a dynasty, but the most dominant run. They need top 2 or top 1 at champs, I think, because they can't get third place because last year Fnatic did 1 lock-in, Fnatic 1 lock-in, 1 Tokyo, VCT Tokyo. They won off-season Tokyo,
You're absolutely right, Will. I mean, T1 sitting on those
and they got 4th place at champs. So I would like to see Gen G place top 2 at champs to be have a debate that they're better than Fnatic last year.
Of course, you made it. You made it to Master
If Fnatic did get
Shanghai,
both at champs, yeah.
Not in the fashion you would have liked. So while you did go
Fnatic
to
had 3 trophies, considering one of them, one trophy was the grand finals against me, so maybe that trophy is more Mickey Mouse, but still.
As he come one step closer
around ramps, they kind of hold things off. They try to go for that mid to B, and it goes in
Dude,
quick.
so Izu had the judge there, but the perfect flash from Locky just counters the judge. If Locky doesn't flash her, Gen G's round is over. The judge just mows them down. Extra's having a hard time. Give him a break though, because he's IGLing, and as an IGL, it's harder to focus on your own gameplay. Yeah, he might be making interesting decisions, but it's because he's not able to focus on his individual play. IGLing for the team as much.
has priority in the macro.
If you've ever IGL'd for a team, whether in tier 10 or tier 1, you'll understand what it means. Like even in your ranked games, when you're IGLing for your team, it's hard to focus on yourself, man. It really is.
The timing here, Rossi working off of the trademark. He is just going to get overwhelmed. Nasaya will catch the lurk, and that's
wait, what?
Are
they about to 3v3?
As T1 and Gen G not sure
3v3 Munchkin, does he opt to use the Viper ult here? Let's see.
3v3, both of them fairly aware of the space each other has taken.
Smoke.
It's going to be a straight
Paranoia.
duel. Viper's pit doesn't come up just in time.
Yeah,
as
nice try.
will pick up one.
At least they baited out Viper ult though, going into the last round of the half. Textures went off of Raise Rocky. He should fight here.
Having to
if he can.
enter the lair of the enemies to try to bring up the round. 3 members of Gen G.
Let's see. I mean, Nasaya walks into Texture here. Oh my god, he's better walk into Texture.
Out all the angles outside first. Time not on his side. The smoke
he doesn't walk into Texture. Okay.
But Charon
to be able to snooze ads. So I'll hire some in the middle of the map, or after this map.
They're looking for a reaction. They see the smoke, and here comes the double blast pack with the showstopper. Sends it to Evan. Doesn't find the kill, and it's going to be answered back from Stacks. They do clear out Execure from elbow. Texture.
No! Texture!
For 3 with only. So
oh no! Texture entered God mode.
Back up.
Texture
entered God mode.
It's the same stuff that we saw
hell
in Magic
nah.
and Heretics now online for the ace. The flight path, the way he reads the map, the way he knows where to swing, where to peek.
Hey yo, it's me, John from high school. I don't know no John from high school, bro.
Down to the last one, Saya player
what are you talking
only
about?
has an op for this.
Ace,
Can
ace,
he make
ace.
it happen?
Ace.
It's always been the best tool for Saya player.
Honestly, if I'm Gen G, I don't even care about winning the round. Just give Texture the ace. Let him peek.
Champions coming off of a hot streak in Shanghai. Saya looks to isolate. It's a rough angle for him.
Lakia Valorant steals. Okay, but he's the Lakia Valorant. He's allowed to do it. The Lakia Valorant is allowed to steal the ace. You're discriminating against every race. You are still racist. What?
Support comes in from Munchkin.
What are you talking about?
No blood draw just yet. And T1 now realizes they may need to slow things down.
Gotta watch for these angles and positions. Not only Munchkin, Meteor has arrived on the scene with a bit of an off angle.
Oh, Salper with the op again?
Mistake from Gen
I think
G, and
Gen G, yeah,
might just pick
I
up
don't know,
the
it's
advantage.
tough, man.
So
Texture has the op to counter him at 8. Oh, his angle now. Look.
Rotating all the way back. Lakia
Get ready.
with the Trailblazer getting information.
This is the duel. Saya,
see anything, but T1 hears
he's playing super safe on this OT round, though. He knows Texture might have the op, so he doesn't want to overpeak.
Aggressive angle, and the thing is Gen G, they've already re-cleared A site. So they're fairly
now Lakia has to be careful here. Is he gonna jiggle?
Starts to back up. Gen G knows they have to play to buy time.
He's a Cypher Trip to help him hold the site.
Tripwires as well, the guiding light.
Oh no, I don't think he knows they're B-main yet.
And that's the sign for Lakia.
Oh, he gets back sight. Look at Karen, he has a paranoia too.
Here in the site, Karon's gonna get pushed off just for the time being.
35 seconds, they have to come in B.
Tied up behind the box. Sprayed through the smoke.
Oh no, T1.
Second one.
Oh my god, it's always on split too. It's always on split. They always choke on split. Against Paper X and now against Gen G.
Snap on the minimap. Makes the call to his teammates. They're ready for it. And Munch.
Okay. Meteor?
A little bit late on picking up his weapon, but there's only 10 seconds left. All
Meteor's gonna secure the round, right?
Is take down the spike, and he will wait. It's just going to be salt in the wounds to Stacks. As T1 gets
oh
shut
no,
down
man, the lock. Ah, fuck, I'll do Nor. I mean, I need someone that's actually gonna like mod though during these times as
They're a little comfy now. They're
during
like,
these watch parties. Also mod him though.
We've called timeouts against so many teams in the world.
Text me his name, Lisa. Text me his name.
No, they look very, very satisfied. Obviously, not getting arrogant, but very, very comfortable so far, despite the score line. As Gen G now on map point for the first time themselves. T1 held on to that 12 for 4 rounds in the second half. They couldn't make it happen. Gen G, can they make
Dude, isn't it crazy because someone was saying in chat that that T1 is Gen G just like it's like people are saying like Gen G's watch or like T1's too good. I mean honestly, even I said T1's the best team in the world when they were up 7-3, and now Gen G are about to close out the map. About to.
Love the little off angles around
I did not jinx Gen G again. I promise you they'll win this map. I'm not jinxing. I'm not jinxing. No, guys, I'm not jinxing. Like they're actually Gen G actually close this out. Come on now.
Here on the A site, for T1.
No, Gen.G doesn't get Jinx. That's why they're the best team in the world.
Through. No tag on the guiding light just yet, but they see the smoke come out, so Gen.G knows something is up. They know that there's something waiting for them. Meanwhile, it's a double team at the entrance of B. So Gen.G, they don't really have a choice. They have to go through where they still have the numbers advantage. Looking to push it. Saya player lets one pass. He actually gets it. Snaps onto him through the scope. Rendezvous out. Now only 10 seconds left. Saya still gets one, but the site has been cleared out. And Saya pushes out. He is looking to stop Gen.G. Now a 2v1. Lakia all on his own.
Lakia Valorant
just yet. Wants to isolate the 1v1s. Wants to get the first pick, but Rossi swings around too fast. Saya player picking up where he left off in the first half, making things happen for T1 as they tie it up once more. Understanding how much value that brings you. Obviously for Saya, he was using it even on their attacking half as that chamber. And now, a bit of back to that original default. You've got the chamber holding mid. And you do have Rossi holding the lurk elsewhere.
Slow round again.
Push towards A, just trying to get
up on Texture for B-main.
They're looking for the Cypher setups, but they won't find a single
I like the insert B-main's really... Oh, Munchkin.
The tripwires there to make sure they don't get taken out by a single paint shell. As the paranoia gets spotted, but Isu swings out.
Oh, they got the kill lower main though.
Gen.G, they dwindle the numbers across the map. They're still ahead.
Karon.
V2 now. As Karon stops.
What did I say, chat? 15-13. What did I say?
Against Stacks and Saya player.
I told you guys 15-13 Gen.G win.
Two veterans across multiple teams, multiple records on their own. But can they make the impossible happen against 4 members of Gen.G?
Oh my God, Will, it's just too darn difficult. I don't see it happening.
It's not Jinx, bro.
So much vision, so much information, and the positions as well. Karon is left
nice, let's go.
And of course, a simple headshot to bring them over out on top.
I don't know why I'm acting like a Gen.G fan. I don't really... I like both teams here, but I'm acting like a Gen.G fan. So you guys realize that I'm not a Jinx. 5-21 is crazy. Wait, who's 5-21 right now?
Playing a little bit further back, giving up mid control. However, they don't have any vision of ramps and A.
X-ray? Oh, shit.
If they were to go through vents, now they will push up on A main. Very aggressive from Izu.
Double lurk A. T1 are controlling A main well, though.
They shouldn't,
yeah, they're not going to go here dry.
For sure.
There's no way they go dry. They're going for another A split, though.
They will have to hold the time, but again, no information on vents. I mean, Izu's in a bit of danger zone.
Let's see.
He's going to be in no man's land out here on ramps.
Stacks. Oh, no. Stacks isn't going to pick up his rope. Ropes is the gap.
As they think that it's just going to be the Cypher with his cyber cages.
I'm worried about X-Curate.
Izu has too many things to look at. He needs to
oh, no. Stacks?
All alone on the site. Stacks. Has he been sighted? Perhaps not, but now they know
the Roomba gets him.
He's already on the site. He gets one.
Stacks, X-Curate, 3v3.
To get extra trades.
X-Curate has 6 kills.
Alone on the site.
This would be a huge round to come up.
Waiting for them to creep in. There's the noise. It's
Sunny
just
set
for Munchkin as he has been wrapping around, and X-Curate has no idea. Waiting for
Raise Rocket, secure the round. What did I say? Gen.G win? Gen.G 15-13. What did I say, chap? No. He has Raise Rocket. It's impossible to lose this round. It's not a Jinx. It's not a Jinx. It's impossible to lose this round if you're Gen.G. I'm not Tarek, bro. Watch.
The Pride, the Tigers, they continue to claw forward. Now all they got to do is to watch the spike. Texture has the showstopper. It is too darn difficult, Will.
There it is.
He pops it off.
Buying for time, gets a kill.
Raise Rocket instantly trades. Planet for Heaven, no smoke, no Clove on the board to smoke the bomb. Perfectly played.
Why they were
amazing.
Able to pick up a
amazing. Wait, what?
National trophy as Saya. Trying to make the impossible happen, but time has already ticked too far, and Karon knows it.
No.
Saya
what?
hands off the mouse and keyboard.
Wait, Saya not trying to win the round. What?